from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, Illinois. This evening, it's Roosevelt University men's hockey, ACHA Division I hockey, between the rival Roosevelt University Lakers and the visiting Fighting Illini from the University of Illinois. Hello again, everybody, and good evening. I'm Tom Westenfeld. It is the home opener, 2026, if you will. I always like to say when it's a 2025-26 season, it ends in the calendar year 2026, so we'll call it that as we are here at the Edge once again this season for Roosevelt University hockey. The Lakers off to a good start so far here in 2025-2026, if you will, as the Lakers winning their first two games, posting a victory over Saginaw Valley State in their season opener. That was a final of 6-2, and then last night in the first of this home-and-home weekend series between these two old rivals, the Lakers defeating Illinois 3-2 in a thrilling game in a shootout last night. So the Lakers come in with two victories on the year in their first two games as they look to start off here with a sweep of their opening three games here in the 2025-2026 campaign. We're glad to have you with us here as we bring you Roosevelt University men's hockey on the Roosevelt University Athletics YouTube channel. We'll be here throughout the season for the home contests here at the Edge in Bensenville. Laker head coach Billy Carr now, as we speak, strolling across the ice to his position behind the bench here to our right, and we'll have the players for the two teams coming up shortly. And then we'll have the introductions of tonight's starting lineups as well. Great to be back with you for hockey here in what will eventually be the 2026 season. As the Edge in Bensenville, they've installed some new scoreboards. As the Fighting Illini now have come out onto the ice. They'll be in their blue road sweaters with the orange large block letter I logo on the front of the sweater. And now waiting the arrival of the Roosevelt University Lakers. As we mentioned, the Lakers getting off to a great start, and certainly very welcome for Coach Carr, as in recent years the Lakers have had their struggles, but so far so good here in the 2025-2026 season as the Lakers now coming out onto the ice. Another year here at the Laker home base at the Edge in Bensenville. A bizarre kind of situation here, very unusual, as outside, just went out to my car about a half hour ago to retrieve some equipment, and it's a very warm, hot, humid night here, almost like July, but chilly inside the Edge. All right, the two teams now are near their benches and or blue lines, and shortly we'll send it to Steve Hayes for the introductions of tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Edge, the home of Lakers hockey. Tonight's D1 matchup features the visiting Fighting Illini of the University of Illinois and your Roosevelt Lakers. Please welcome tonight's game officials, referees David Gora and Brian Fisher, and linesmen Alex Crow and Ron Coletta. Thank you. Here is tonight's starting lineup for the Illinois Fighting Illini. Number 4, Kyle Alpe. Number 7, Zachary Rupich. Number 23, Anthony Verassi. Number 24, David Ettingen. Number 28, David Ross. And starting in goal tonight for the Fighting Illini, number 33, Nolan Woodring. The head coach of the Fighting Illini is John Opilka. And now here is tonight's starting lineup for your Roosevelt Lakers. From Lake Zurich, Illinois, number 8, Kevin Euler. From Bensenville, Illinois, number 10, Danny Bazach. From Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, number 11, Michael Solmona. From Anchorage, Alaska, number 21, Mark Abrego. From Danville, Illinois, number 96, Kohler Crozier. And starting in goal tonight for the Lakers, from Ormond Beach, Florida, number 32, Harbor Castle. The head coach of the Roosevelt Lakers is Billy Carr, and the Lakers' assistant coach is Ben Buchel. Fans, if we could have your attention for just a moment. We pause tonight for a moment of silence to remember Dr. Patrick Quigley, a great hockey dad and a lifelong fan of this game. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Quigley family in these challenging times, and together we put our faith in the firm belief that Dr. Quigley will forever have the best seat in the house. Godspeed, Dr. Q. You will be missed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove all hats and caps for the playing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States of America. Thank you for your attention and consideration. One reminder for everyone here this evening, the officials appreciate your enthusiasm for the game and your respect for the cause.
So, prior to the opening face-off here tonight, the national anthem of Canada, followed by the Star-Spangled Banner here this evening at the Edge in Bensonville. Illinois now out onto the ice. It'll be Nolan Woodring between the pipes for the Illini. And for the Lakers, it'll be Harbor Castle getting the start here in the home opening game for 2025, 2026. Great to have you along with us from wherever you may be on this Saturday night in the Chicago area. Illinois will be going as we look at it, and as you watch on our YouTube channel video stream from our left to right, and the Lakers will be going right to left. Here we go now. Danny Bazach in the center ice face-off circle to start the game for the Lakers who win the opening draw. They'll play it to the near boards and then try to dump it into the near corner, and then automatically, or seemingly automatically, either way, right away, a quick whistle as we're just underway here in Bensonville. Just 8 seconds in, 19:52 remaining in the first period. Face-off near left down to the neutral zone. And it was won temporarily by the Illini. It then goes flying into the far boards, put back into the far corner. Looked like it got lobbed on a play here, and so another whistle. So kind of a stop-and-go start to this game here tonight. As our second face-off of the evening will be far circle to the left of the Illinois net. Danny Bazach again on the draw for the Lakers. Lakers winning their first 2 games of the year. A thriller last night over Illinois, 3-2 in a shootout. A new man in the circle for Illinois as the puck went down to the far point, and the Lakers able to control. Kevin Euler had it, ran it around the boards now, came around to the left wing corner. Battled for there, chipped back in toward the end boards, trying to chase it down there. That's Kyle Alpe for Illinois. Bit of a traffic jam far side, and now a whistle here. Looked like they were battling for the puck near the bottom of the far circle. And so another stoppage. Well, not a lot of flow to the early moments of this game here tonight. As we have now 19:26 remaining in the opening period. Face-off again, far circle to the left of the Illinois net. The entire game has been played in the Illini defensive zone. Illinois able to win the draw. They play it now to the near boards. Lakers able to keep it in. Pushed down to the near side and taken back now by the Illini. They'll bring it across the line. A little drop back pass here that was intended for David Ettingen. It got poked into the right wing corner, now pinned against the end boards. Scrum forward here. Now the puck came loose, came to the near point, and the Lakers able to get it back. They'll bring it through the center circle, angling right across the line. Ryan O'Connell played it in now toward the front of the net in the deep slot, but it wound up going into the left wing corner. Illinois now back the other way as they'll bring it across the line. Had it taken away, now poked back to the Illini blue line, and Illinois able to retrieve. Just underway, opening period. This is the longest stretch of action so far here tonight. Puck here from the far point, fired right on. Harbor Castle reaching out, making the save. Little pushing and shoving after the whistle right in front of the net. And the officials quickly move in to stop that from escalating. So we'll have a face-off near circle to the left of the Laker net, and check that. It'll be now to the right of the Laker net over on the far side. A quick face-off here. Backhanded in behind the Roosevelt net. Trying to track it down. Ryan O'Connell for the Lakers. Played it up ahead now toward the near boards. Illinois able to keep it in. They'll play it now toward the near circle. Got poked back out all the way to the neutral zone below us along the near boards. Then finally dumped back in by Roosevelt. Mike Abrego got to it and dumped it back in. Out of the net there is going to be Woodring. He'll backhand it along the near boards, and it came all the way back out to the Laker blue line. And it was retrieved there by Bowen Lopez, who flipped it up ahead. Lakers trying to jam it through a wall of defenders and ultimately able to take it back there. Gregory Ettingen for Illinois. He tried to clear, came back out front. There's a drive. Never got through. It got kind of deflected over to the far side by Andrew. That shot coming in by from Andrew Lozenak. And that'll be taken back by the Illini. They'll try to feed it to the top of the circle. Oh, it got deflected by a Laker back into the Lakers' own. Quick shot far side, and it goes flying wide to the near right. Anthony Verossi in the shot there for Illinois. Puck came now here to the right wing half board, battled for, and it'll be taken back now by the Lakers. Lakers have it in behind their own zone, in their own zone, behind their own net. Getting back into the hockey mode here in the home opener. Puck came here to the near boards, battled for, came back out to the center circle. Jacob Rosansky with it, put it across the line. A lot going on there in front of the net as we hear the whistle. And a stoppage here as we play in the first period. 17-21 remaining in the opening period. Mentioned the new scoreboard, and a great addition, but there's one issue from here in our position in the broadcast booth, there's a speaker that blocks the clock, so we can't tell how much time there is. I have to walk over about 3 steps to tell you how much time remains. So either way, though, a great addition here at the edge, adding the new main scoreboard with a shots on goal calculator as well. Anyway, back to action here now. It came here to the right wing half board in the Lakers zone. Thrown back in behind the net. Rosansky able to get to it there, got taken down from behind. Puck now being seesawed back and forth, far corner. Lakers trying to clear. They can't do it. Kept in left wing point by the Illini. They flip it in right on a low line drive, and the save made by Harbor Castle. And we'll have a face-off on the way. That shot, as we said, a low liner coming in from Adrian Wisniewski. But Castle making the save, and so we'll have a face-off on the way. Face-off coming up, far circle to the right of the Laker net. Draw one to the bottom of the circle, got poked toward the end boards. Tomas Lulinski was in the area there, but not able to get to it. Now it came here to the right wing point, fired in front now. It looks like they try to redirect, and a whistle here, lost sight of the puck. Puck got thrown in here by Zachary Rupich from the right wing point, then a little bit of a jam up here. Looked like they tried to redirect it, but that didn't work out. Face-off on the way. Face-off near circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. So after the early part of the game played mostly in the Illinois zone, Illinois getting their first really kind of real push of momentum so far in this game. Puck bouncing now after the draw all the way to the Illinois zone. Back to retrieve. Zachary Rupich here for Illinois. Around over to the far side. Lakers able to keep it in, chipped into the far corner. Now a 4-man battle for the puck, and now it got tossed again back into the far corner. Here's Rupich able to get to it behind the net. Ran it now to the near side. Illinois controls. Kyle Alpe flipped it ahead. And now whistle as the Illini tried to dump it back into the Lakers zone, and we have a stoppage here. 0-0 game early in the opening frame. 15:53 to go in the first period. So the faceoff will be brought back to the Illinois zone far circle to the left of the Illini net. And Illinois able to win the draw. They can't clear it, however. Kept into the right wing point by the Lakers. Thrown in front, they score! Oh, a pass went into the slot. And a quick little stick handle, a short wrister, and the Lakers have a 1-0 lead. Looks like it'll be Jack Quigley on the goal for Roosevelt. And so the Lakers able to get the tally. We'll have the official announcement coming up shortly. That goal coming at the 4:14 mark of the first period. Off the face-off now. Puck back into the Lakers zone.
Lakers goal by number 68, Jack Quigley. Off the assist by number 28, Tanner Hallett, and number 13, Blake Martino at 15:46 remaining in the first period. Jack Quigley at 15:46.
All right, after a little bit of a flurry in the Lakers zone, Roosevelt able to dump it back into the Illini end of the ice. Illinois trying to counter, so the Lakers with the early lead here in this one. And now Illinois, as we said, trying to come back here. Pass came to the near side beyond the stick of David Ettingen. Went to the near boards, now put back in toward the Laker net. Lakers bring it back now up the near boards. Into the Illini zone. Good stick handling here on kind of a 1-on-3 situation. Abrego veered his way back in behind the Illinois net. Puck came around now to the near side. Bazach put it back into the near circle. Back to Danny Bazach. High slot shot here. Low line drive and a knee-high save, and holding on to it will be Nolan Woodring, and we'll have a face-off on the way. So 1-0 Roosevelt. And a face-off coming up far circle to the left of the Illini net. Draw went over to the far corner, and then it's going to be rattled around the boards all the way to the near side. Illinois able to clear the zone out to the neutral zone. They bring it across the Laker line. With it there was Ross Jaldum. Put it into the far corner now. Bit of a mini scrum, popping into the air. Went over to the far side near the blue line. Not quite to the point, but not far away. It went to the half board, thrown down to the high slot. Lakers able to play it out of the zone. A good pass here. Lakers across the Illini line. Little drop back here into the high slot, but that was just behind Lucas Karowski, the intended recipient, and Illinois able to bring it back. They bring it across the Laker line. Oh, a little bit of a push there. Puck went in back in behind the net. Mark Abrego there took a push, went tumbling to the ice. He was quickly back on his skates. Puck now thrown back into the Lakers zone and behind the net. Line change here now for Roosevelt. 1-0 Lakers with a lead. Puck flipped ahead now into the neutral zone, and it'll be taken away by Kyle Alpe for Illinois. Alpe will backtrack into his own end, played it now to the near boards here to Rupich. Rupich trying to clear, getting help now from Alpe. Alpe will bring it up the far side, banks it to the far boards. Illinois trying to advance. They get around one Laker defender, push it into the Roosevelt zone. Lakers able to reverse out, tracked down now by Zachary Rupich. He'll back it up into his own end. Forecheck here coming from Gabe Kruger for the Lakers. Back now behind the net once again, and it came here to the near corner. In behind the cage, over to the far side now. Deflected to the left wing corner. Zachary Rupich again back to retrieve for Illinois. Sends it over to the far boards, return pass to Rupich right in front of his own goal. Sends it up ahead, went to the Laker blue line. A nifty little drop back pass there. But Illinois not able to put it as they tried to move it into the deep slot. Rosansky tried to kind of just toss it into the high slot rather, and couldn't do it. But now he has the puck back again. Rosansky up the left wing side into the Lakers zone, steers it back in behind the net. Put over to the far side, and from a sharp angle, got thrown in toward the slot, deflected to the near boards. Danny Visach back with it the other way across the Illini blue line. Tried to drop it back. A little bit of a traffic jam here near the near point. Going to be tossed right back in there by the Lakers. And now thrown in front, and it went flying by the far post. Nolan Woodring reaching out there, trying to grab it, but it got by him too quickly. Now trying to get back to it, Kohler Crozier for the Lakers. Sends it around to the near side to Danny Visach. Visach, no, not able to keep it in, and Illinois able to clear back to the other end of the ice. Back to it here, Tanner Hallen, and he fires it along the far boards. Eventually it came out to the neutral zone. Getting to it there, it'll be David Ross. Dumped it back into the Lakers zone, and the Lakers now able to control. Approaching the halfway point of the opening period in this first game of the year at the Edge. And the Lakers with a 1-0 lead. Puck now back in the Illini zone. Long stretch here without a stoppage. Ross gets around one defender. Nicely into the Lakers zone. Steers it into the far circle. Shooting. Castle with the save. Rebound went over to the far boards. And Lakers able to get it back. They'll bring it across the line to the far circle. Quick shot here. Got deflected to the end boards and now back in behind the net. Puck came around now to the left wing side. And that's an obstructed view from our booth here position as we have the spectators here down below us in the front row. Puck went over to the far side. Came back into the slot. Well, that puck went through, it looked like a maze of players. Illinois able to get the puck back, but not for long. Lakers able to bring it across the Illini line on the right wing. Battle for it here. Illinois again able to take it away. Bank to the near boards just beyond the blue line. Lozenak dumps it back in. Wisniewski retrieves for Illinois. He has it back, sends it over to the far boards. Pass to the neutral zone. Taken away. Lakers try to bring it across, and they're called for offside. So 10-11 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Roosevelt with the lead. Face-off coming up near left dot in the neutral zone. Mike Abrego on the draw for the Lakers, but the Illini able to control. They'll play it up ahead of their own blue line. Rink-wide pass. Nicely taken away by Abrego. He'll dump it right back into the far corner, and it comes to the net. Pushed back by Woodring. Puck loose here left of the cage. Eventually taken by Rupich. Rink wide pass now to the near side in the neutral zone. Little spinorama out in the neutral zone there by Jaldung. Put it to the high slot, taken away here by the Lakers. They bring it across the line. Flipped into the high slot, taken back now by Illinois. Put to the left wing half board, now into the corner and back in behind the Illinois net. Over to the far side now. Wisniewski tried to chip it ahead, kind of swung on and missed. It now got directed to the near side and back into the Lakers zone. Puck now banked all the way back to the other end of the ice. And we'll have icing on the Lakers as we're now inside 10 minutes remaining in period 1, 1-0 in favor of Roosevelt. Face-off coming up near circle in the Laker defensive zone to the left of the Roosevelt net. Draw put into the near corner. Came back here to the right wing point. Zach Hipsch dumped it in, and now it got thrown in front. And Harbor Castle able to leap on it there in front of the crease. Fought for a hot second there and might have gone in. But we have a face-off near circle once again to the left of the Roosevelt net. David Ross on the face-off for Illinois got tangled up with Danny Bazaj. Lakers able to get to it now. They bank it along the near boards but cannot clear it. Reversed back into the near corner. Lakers trying again. Having trouble getting it out of the zone. Illinois trying to press the issue. Jammed up now against the right wing corner boards. They battle, taken back now by the Lakers. Played over to the far side. And it'll go back into the neutral zone. Lakers now across the line. Dumped back in behind the net. Woodring tried to backhand it. It looked like his stick hit the back netting there. And now we have a whistle. Thought I saw the net kind of flip there or get ruffled a little bit on the follow-through on the backhand attempt by Woodring. But anyway, a whistle and line changes for both teams as we are in the second half of period number 1. Lakers will have 2 home games next weekend against Robert Morris, Friday night and Saturday afternoon, a rare Saturday matinee. Illinois clears to the neutral zone. Lakers able to take it back. Here's O'Connell with it near side. Took a hard into the boards after he tossed it into the Illinois zone. Here's Hipsch with it now. Send it to the neutral zone. Lakers reverse it right back into the Illini end. Woodring leaving it behind the net, and Illinois now will try to come back. Lakers again take it back. O'Connell dumping it back into the Illinois zone. The Illini trying to come back again to the near boards. Pushed up ahead toward the Lakers zone. It does go into the zone. O'Connell backtracks to get to it. Tried to lob it out of the zone. Got reversed into the slot. Here's spinorama from the high slot, and they score. Lakers turning it over, and Illinois able to cash in, and we're tied at 1. Well, right place, right time there for Thatcher Beauchamp. And Beauchamp able to light the lamp, and we're even at 1. So we're even at 1 as well of the face-off coming up. That goal coming with 7:49 remaining in the period. Here's the announcement.
Thatcher Beauchamp. Off the assist by number 9, Louis Andoli. At 7:49 remaining in the first period. Beauchamp at 7:49.
So Beauchamp, as we said, in the right place at the right time. And now Illinois trying to ride a little bit of a wave of momentum and trying to get the equalizer here as they have it in the Lakers zone. Came back out now to the midpoint to Beauchamp. Put it in now left of the net. Quick wrister from the far circle, and they score. And just like that, Illinois, 2 quick goals in succession, and they've taken the lead. Lakers struggling to get the puck out of their own zone. And this time it'll be, looks like Ross Jaldung if we have the number change right. But either way, a 2-1 lead now for Illinois. This goal coming with 7:11 remaining in the period. So 2 goals in 38 seconds for the Illini, and we are even at, we are now in a 2-1 Illinois lead. A little discussion going on as looked like they tried to get the face-off going, but had a quick stoppage, and so it looks like we'll try again. No, it doesn't look like we'll try again. We will try again. Here's the draw.
And a goal by number 20, Ross Jaldung. Off the assist by number 15, Gregory Ettingen, and number 25, Samuel Knowles. At 7:11 remaining in the first period. Ross Jaldung at 7:11.
So there you have the call on the goal, and two quick goals, Beauchamp and Jaldung. And we are in a new game, 2-1 in favor of the Illini here. Illinois looking for the weekend split, while the Lakers looking for the weekend sweep. Lakers bringing into the Illini zone. Player there taken down in the slot. No penalties as of yet in tonight's game. Good game to call so far here tonight. Lakers getting the early lead, but two quick strikes by the Illini, and now Illinois in front 2-1. Lakers keeping the puck in the Illinois zone, thrown in toward the net, trying to gain possession now. Crozier spins it back now to almost to the high slot, thrown in from there, and it got directed wide left. Puck came down here to the left wing half board. And a whistle here as they were operating along the near boards. Puck came out of our view, and we'll have a stoppage here. As 2-1 Illinois with a lead now. As we have 6:05 remaining in the first period. Face off near circle to the right of the Illinois net. Went back in behind the net. Kyle Alpe able to get to that one. Tossed all the way back into the Lakers zone. Mark Abrego back to get it. Veers his way into the neutral zone. Tried to toss it in, but it got reversed back into the Laker end. Goes back in behind the net in the Laker zone. And the Lakers able to control. They play it up now to the neutral zone and all the way back to the other end of the ice. Zachary Rupich back to get it now. Rupich played into the neutral zone. Lakers quickly toss it right back in. Here's Rupich near the end boards. Stationed now behind the net. Played it far side. Back around now to the near side. Rupich through traffic. All beautifully done there. Got it into the Lakers zone. Into the near circle. Got taken down. Dropped it back. Scrambled in front. And now Harbor Castle has to leap out in front and cover it up about maybe 5 feet in front of the edge of the crease. And we'll have a face-off coming up. .509 remaining in the period. It is a 1-0 lead. It is a 2-1 lead for Illinois. An announcer suffering brain lock here. Faceoff went to the top of the near circle. Beauchamp with a drive, and Harbor Castle able to make the stop. And we'll have another faceoff on the way. Again, as we said earlier, kind of getting back into hockey mode. Here's Yandoli now on the draw for Illinois. Came back to the near point, thrown back now into the far corner. Illinois able to control. They tried a little look like mini wraparound. It got poked back out front. Illinois still controlling, and it's dumped back into the far corner. Chase to the puck here. Looks like Hallett got to it. Lakers trying to bring it back up the far boards across the red line. Pushed into the Illini zone. Drop back here. Korowski with it. Around now to the near side it goes. Came to the near point. Tossed in by O'Connell. Went behind the net. Korowski then. Little spinorama trying to throw it in front. Got deflected again near the back of the net. Puck came around now to the near side. And lofted back the other way. Castle. Chip shots it ahead. Rink wide pass. Lakers across the line on the right wing side. A little drop back as they can advance it. Line drive here and snaring it out of midair about eye high is Nolan Woodring, and we'll have a face-off coming up. Heading to the latter stages of period number 1. 4:12 remaining in the opening frame. 2-1 Illinois with a lead. Some of the Illini players gathering near the far circle. Danny Bazach on the draw here for the Lakers. Second time tonight now we've had an Illini player chased out of the face-off circle. Lakers won the draw, dumped back in behind the Illinois net. Came back around down to the near point. Lozenak controls with his skates. Deals at right wing point. Return pass for Lozenak. He wasn't there. Had to dump it back into Bazach behind the net. Played it now to the right side point. Tossed in from there, and it's blocked, and Illinois able to take it back. Illini bring it across the line. Oh, nice little drop back pass and a backhander into the slot, taken away. Lakers with a nice takeaway there. They'll bring it into the Illinois zone on the right wing. Into the slot, knocked away by the defense. The Illini have it back. Rink wide pass to the far side. Pushed toward the bottom of the far circle. Good pressure being applied here defensively by Brago for the Lakers. Puck came here to the near side. Backhanding it in there was Kyle Alpe. Then he took a gentle little shove afterwards. Scrambled in front of the net. Somehow the puck still out of the net. Came back out front. There's a drive. Went wide to the right side. Puck came back out to Rupic. And now eventually a whistle. Wow. A lot going on there. A lot to try to describe in a short amount of time. And it looked like a lot of players on the short amount of space there. And now it appears the net will have to be readjusted. Face up, near circle to the left of the Laker net. Immediately rattled into the far corner. Came back now to the far boards. Alpe tossed it back into the corner again. Puck came bottom of the far circle. Lakers able to gain control back. They flip it ahead. Banked along the far boards. Lakers bring it across the right wing side, across the line on the right wing side, but not able to advance there is Kevin Euler, and it'll be Illinois taking it back. They played into the neutral zone, but don't have it for long, and it's going to be dumped in, and we'll have icing here on Roosevelt. Very late stages of the opening period. 2:41 remaining. It is a 2-1 Illinois lead. Face off back in the Lakers zone. Near circle to the left of the Roosevelt net. Here's David Ross on the draw for Illinois. Went behind the Laker cage. Taken now by Roosevelt. Lofted into the neutral zone. It kind of skips over the stick of Rupic, who's going to go back and get to the puck. Fed it over to the far boards. Oh, it got by. Lakers trying to press the issue here. And they're able to keep it in on the right wing side, but not for long. Puck came back out to the neutral zone. Looks out like a 2-on-1 here. Pass to the near circle. Hesitation, quick shot, and Castle with a save. Rebound came to the near corner. Illinois will try again. Oh, that shot there taken just now by David Ettingen. Had a real good opportunity. Now a collision near the near post. Oh, an escalation of sorts as well, and the officials quickly move in. A lot of pushing going on there right in front of the net. Still just over 2 minutes remaining in the period. 2-1 Illinois with the lead. And we'll have our first penalty of the game. This will be Drake Adams. And he will sit out most of the rest of the period. All but 5 seconds. 2:05 remains. It'll be a 2-minute minor. We'll have the announcement on the penalty shortly. And Illinois now on the first power play of the game.
Penalty on number 27, Drake Adams. 2 minutes for a cross check at 2:05 remaining in the first period. Drake Adams, 2 minutes for a cross at 2:05.
So a cross-checking penalty gives Illinois the power play, but right now they're kind of pinned back in their own zone. Now they deal it here to the near side. Rink-wide pass, then it's going to be dumped in by Carson Mitchell. Rung around the boards to the far side. Lakers turn it over. An opportunity here in the near circle, but it didn't get through. There was a little bit of a hesitation there by Gregory Ettingen. I think had he been able to take the shot right away, he would have had a much better opportunity. Here's Ross at the midpoint. Over to the far circle, back to Ross again. Around the horn they go. Came down to the near side to Ettingen. Over to the far side. One timed in, and I think it hit the far side of the net. And now the Lakers able to clear. 1:07 to go on the penalty. 1:12 remaining in the period. Lakers trailing at 2-1 and a good game to call here so far at the edge. Illinois back into the Lakers zone now. Into the far circle they go. Now 1 minute remaining in the opening period. Ross with it. Over to the top of the far circle. Rister from there, hit the post, and then it goes in on the bank shot, and Illinois on the power play. Cole takes a 3-1 lead. And this goal will come at the 19:11 mark of the period. And after the Lakers scored the first goal of the game, Illinois with 3 straight to answer. Give the goal to Carson Mitchell. So a 3-1 Illinois lead. That'll clear out the penalty time. And we'll have the face-off coming up.
22, Carson Mitchell, off the assists by number 15, Gregory Ettingen, and number 24, David Ettingen, at 49.3 seconds remaining in the first period.
So there's the call on the goal. And now a stoppage with 35.5 to go in the opening period, and a 3-1 lead now for Illinois. Well, right now the Lakers, they have to be kind of a little bit back on their heels heading into the final moments of this first period. Off the face-off, went to the far side. Illinois able to play it now to the neutral zone. They'll bring it across the Laker line. Rosansky got to it, had it knocked away. They seesaw the possession there along the far side, along the blue line. Puck still loose. Lakers kind of give it away here. Shot from the high slot, went wide left. Rebound came out to the far post. Illinois couldn't do anything with it. Now it's pinned against the end boards. Battled for here. A stick is on the ice. Lakers able to take it back. Under 10 seconds remaining in the period. Lakers bringing it into the Illinois zone, but can't get anything going with that. And now the time will expire. Thought for a second I may have heard a whistle, but the time expires, and now a wrestling match going on here after the buzzer. Players were on the ice. Now they're still pushing and shoving as they got back to their skates. The play getting very, very intense here toward the end of the first period, as it is a 3-1 lead for Illinois. Lakers the opening goal to the period, Quigley at 4:14, but then for Illinois, Beauchamp, that came at 12:11, and then at 12:49, it was Ross Jaldung, and then the third goal of the period coming at 19:11 for Illinois, and that came off the stick of Carson Mitchell. See if we can get the shots on goal call here, as both teams still kind of jawing as they go to the locker rooms. Good move by the officials here to let one team go and then hold up the other team. The Lakers will go first. Well, now we've got something going on in the stands here, far side as well. So emotions running high here at the end of the period. The Lakers have headed down the runway, and they're going to go to the locker room. Looks like the fracas in the stands has been taken care of. And now Illinois will head off to the runway as well. So it's a 3-1 game. And
the Roosevelt Lakers won. At 0 at the very end of the first period, there were coincidental penalties for the Fighting Illini and for the Lakers. For the Fighting Illini, number 7, Zachary Rupich. For the Lakers, number 59, Mike Abrego. 2 minutes for delay of game. Once again, coincidental penalties at 0 on the clock at the end of the first period. Abrego for the Lakers and Zachary Rupich for the Fighting Illini. 2 minutes for delay of game. Unofficial shots on goal for the first period. For the Fighting Illini, 14. For the Roosevelt Lakers, 8. Once again, unofficial shots on goal, period 1. For the Fighting Illini, 14. For the Roosevelt Lakers, 8.
Well, a lot going on there at the end of the period. Coincidental delay of game minors that'll be served to start the second period. And as you heard as well, shots on goal unofficially, Illinois with 14-8 in the first period for the Lakers. So a wild ending to that period. And the countdown clock underway. We're going to step aside for about the next 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be back with our second period play-by-play. Kind of a wild game so far, and your score at the end of the first 20 is Roosevelt and Illinois battle here tonight in the second of this weekend series. And right now, going to the first intermission, it is Illinois leading it by a score of 3-1. So we'll be back, as we said, in about 10 minutes or so for period 2. Hope you'll join us for that. As we head off for our intermission break, we remind you, this is Roosevelt University Hockey.
me.
Fighting Illini goal by number 22, Carson Mitchell. Off the assist by number 24, David Ettingen at 11:37 remaining in the second period. Carson Mitchell at 11:37.